Coming up next, it's a UFC lightweight division bout. Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as you can get. He's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive knees into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxers, the high level from everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. All right, so here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov. His future in all likelihood is in the UFC Hall of Fame, but his present is this fight right now, once again taking on a fellow top 10 155-pound fighter.
And when you've done everything that Khabib has done, that's all you see, is the best the business has to offer. And after the McGregor fight, his star shined more brightly than he ever could have imagined. I know how humble Khabib is. I know how much he loves to live in privacy. I understand that, but when you beat a Conor McGregor in the way that he did, he became an international icon, and it shows as you watch him in his pursuits of just opportunities and everything. But nothing is available to Khabib if he does not take care of business in this octagon. And every time he steps foot there, he does exactly that. One of the most dominant fighters the UFC has ever seen.
Going into that Conor McGregor fight, UFC 229, October of 2018, had about 4 million Instagram followers. How about 15 million? You got some catching up to do.
I mean, the next day, he was up to 10. It was unbelievable. That's what happens when you fight Conor McGregor, and you beat him.
Most lightweights say, top to bottom, the toughest matchup for them in this division is Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 154 pounds. Fighting out of Methuen, Massachusetts, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up and we are underway. All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. Looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler. Am I simplifying things too much?
In this instance, you aren't, because this is what got these two men to the show. One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is known for his ability to drag the fight to the mat and put his opponents in danger from the very start of the grappling exchange.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Trying to double up on that jab. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC. Oh, nice jab.
And there comes the separation now.
Good stitch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, huge block.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Big head kick land.
Lands a knee there. Nice deception there to get that knee to the target.
Really good knee. Nice job of driving it right to the target. Getting it to land exactly where you want it.
Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
And they separate. Got the single collar tie. The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes in your opponent.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Way to mix it up. Huge elbow lands from the clinch.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Over and over, he's landing a big body kick.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And they separate.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Nice defense there, huge block. Takedown defense holds up. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Pretty good kicks there by Nurmagomedov. Again, they clinch. Oh, single collar tie here. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail to take, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
Gets the elbow up into the target. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Nurmagomedov.
You won that last round. He was all over you. You did better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there. Let's get back to the game plan. Hands high, work behind.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, second round now underway. I'm no analyst, but a little bit of a feeling out process there in round one.
And that's a part of being in the octagon with someone that's so skilled. You cannot just go after them guns a-blazing. Both of these young men are trying to find the right moment to attack. Nice punch there.
All right, single collar tie now.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down with the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
And he continues to work the body here. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Nurmagomedov.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Single collar tie now. And now he's got the tie clinch. Trying the flying knee there. Ooh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You gotta... Oh!
Nurmagomedov going for the body kick there, but he misses. No setup whatsoever there. Oh, collar tie. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is gonna start to drive knees over and over. You gotta be careful here, you gotta move. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts, and with authority, goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control, he's got a ton of options.
All right, side control now. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions. And
now the guy's got armbar, he's attacking it on him. Attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two.
Right under the elbow, the body kick lands. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position.
Shot a double leg.
Oh, able to slam him down to the ground. Well done. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie, and he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up? Beautiful leg kick throw.
Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to be kicked like that.
Just misses there with the left. Punch is blocked.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Takedown right now.
15 seconds to go. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Back and forth we go here. Oh, he lands a straight punch there, DC. We'll see if he can follow it up now.
He has been throwing the strike over and over again. Look how crisp and straight he is. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off And you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do, and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Which corner is able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body, and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Block that kick to the body. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it. Stop throwing.
Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Oh, man, good stick to the body.
Just missed with the left there. Elbow by Nurmagomedov.
Nice.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Beautiful punch.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Nice strike there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, big right hand, yes. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
Oh, lands another punch there. Not a mean guy. He's just doing the smart thing.
Oh, he has to be attacking that cut, John. I mean, if he's not, then he's doing his opponent a favor. Attack that cut. Make him pay for it.
Ooh, nice knee to the body. Just what he needed there.
Nice looping punch.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. And they separate. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, well, you can't enter the pocket there unprotected. You got to figure out a way to get your guard up a little bit. Another kick lands to the head there. And let's see if he and his corner can make the proper adjustments defensively to avoid any further head kicks here in this fight. It's
such a fast leg kick.
Clean with the right hook. Oh, I'd probably dislocate my hip. Look at that roundhouse.
I mean, he can get that kick off in any direction. If you're not careful, if he throws that kick to the body too many times and you start guessing body, he will take it up high and in your night. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Oh, hey, give me something over here. That is a bad cut, and I need you to stop protecting. Okay? I want you to cover up, cover up.
All right, next round is now underway. Previous round, not necessarily a tough act to follow. Pretty good, not good.
Pretty good round, but not the best round. Sometimes that's what you get when you have fighters that are so evenly matched. Oh, big punch land. Whoa!
Oh! And they separate. Head off the center line, slips the punch. Got the single collar tie. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Nurmagomedov gets hit with that elbow. You don't want to take too many more of those. Oh, single collar tie here.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Ooh, blocks the shot. Muay Thai plump. Look to the head there by Nurmagomedov. Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting them over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accepts that this is going to be a stand-up fight?
Oh, he got that knee up to the head. Muay Thai plump.
Big kick lands.
That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands often. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook, that's wow, actually got the takedown.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura here.
Submission.
He got the arm straight. He got the pressure with his hips to force his opponent to tap, and he wins the fight.
Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission.